Hello everyone, it's Rachel here, back with another video. I'm here today to do a long overdue Booktuber shoutouts video. I need to share the love about some of the other Booktubers that I love watching, and I think you should definitely subscribe if you're not already. Before I get started, I do want to remind you that I am hosting a giveaway which should still be open. As well, I'm conducting a survey on my channel to get some feedback about what kind of books and videos you want to hear about and see. So I'm going to leave those linked down below, and please take some time to fill them out and apply for the giveaway. Now, as for Booktuber shoutouts, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and to start off, I wanted to focus on making a mega list of some of my favorite Booktubers who read horror, mystery, suspense, and thrillers, or as I like to call them, the stabby books. These are 10 of my favorites that read very predominantly in the genre. I'm sure I'm missing some very fantastic Booktubers here, so please leave me comments down below on who needs to be added to this list, and I'll definitely do a follow-up. But these are 10 that I'm regularly watching whenever I want something creepy, scary, stabby. These are my go-to Booktubers. Let's get started going in alphabetical order. First up is Keeley from ABibliophiles Journey. She is one of the most underhyped Booktubers on this list with less than 400 subscribers. She reads a lot of horror, a lot of underhyped books, and does a lot of individual reviews. I really find she's great if you're looking for something that's a little bit off the beaten path, and she is just a lot of fun on camera and definitely deserves more subscribers. Next is Missy from Binge Reader, and she reads a combination of psychological thrillers and horror. Predominantly, she does read more in the young adult section, but she does read adult as well. One of her favorite books last year was It by Stephen King, and she has a really sweet voice, but she loves the dark and creepy reads, so don't be misled by her sweet personality. I definitely recommend her if you are not yet subscribed. Next up is Janie from bookwormsbuddy, who reads a lot of mystery and suspense and a bit of horror. And she's great because she reads a lot of the authors that tend to get mass market releases, and she's really good at telling you which ones are worthwhile. Great personality, a lot of fun on camera, and so I can't recommend her channel enough. Next is a personal favorite of mine, and that is Katie from ChapterStacks. I think if you watch pretty much any Booktubers, you know who she is. But just in case, I've got to share the love. She was the first Booktuber that I subscribed to and has always been one of my favorites. She reads a lot of horror, which you don't see enough of on Booktube, as well as some psychological suspense. I find we have really similar tastes. I tend to agree with most of her opinions, and she's been great lately for finding some really underhyped horror to recommend in individual review videos. So if you're somehow not subscribed to her, I highly encourage you to fix that right away. Next, I've got to recommend Charley's channel, which is Duvet Devours, which is really hard to say on camera. But I just love her channel, love her personality. If you're somehow not subscribed, please go there right now. She reads a lot of horror and suspense and thrillers and loves to read dark, creepy books. She does read more YA than I do, but where our tastes overlap, I always tend to agree with her. And we're in some ways kindred spirits because we both complain that a lot of Booktubers will describe books as creepy and disturbing, and then we go to read them and we don't have that same experience. So I find that when she actually calls a book creepy, it usually is. So I really appreciate her channel. She does a lot of book hauls, talking about new releases, arcs, and other books that are coming out. So if you're looking for some new buzzy psychological thrillers and horror, she is a great channel to pick out. I just think she is so wonderful, and I'm so lucky that she's being another Booktuber that is another kindred spirit on the dark and disturbing side of books. So thank you, Charley. I appreciate it. Now I have to recommend Lianne's channel, Literary Diversions, which is great if you're looking to pick up more mysteries and thrillers. She has a fantastic series on her channel called Crime Corner, where she talks specifically about mysteries and other books in that genre. And she is so funny on camera. She talks about a lot of new releases, and I just think if you're interested in those genres, she is a must subscribe Booktuber, so highly recommend. Next is another Booktube favorite, and that is Luke from LukeLaneReads. Like ChapterStacks, he reads a lot of horror, and I just tend to really agree with his opinions on books. He tells it like it is, the good, the bad, and he's super funny. I always watch his videos because I always get recommendations, things adding to my own TBR. So if you like the kind of creepy books I'm reading, you'll even more like his channel. He's great. If you're not subscribed somehow, go fix that. Next is Jen from Reading with Pugs, who reads a lot of mysteries and thrillers. She does have her Pugs features in a lot of videos, but I definitely go to her for the dark and creepy reads, and I just find that she's one of the few booktubers who's pretty consistently reading in those genres, which I appreciate. She reads a little more on the YA side, but that's okay. We've still had a lot of crossover, and I found some good recommendations through her channel. Next is Rosy from Sparklesbooks, and don't let her cute channel name confuse you because she loves psychological thrillers. She reads a lot in the vein of Behind Closed Doors and The Girl on the Train. So if you're fans of those type of books, you're going to like the books that she's reading on her channel. I believe she has less than 1,000 subscribers, so I'd like to change that. Please go check out her channel if you are not already subscribed. She is a very sweet person and reads a lot of dark books, so it's a great combination. Last booktuber on this list is Joce from ChapterStacks, and she does a great series talking about thrillers on Thursdays, and it's just a great place to get some new recommendations. She tends to read newer books, and also she really focuses on her channel of reading diversely, and the genres of crime just tend to be very white, so I appreciate getting recommendations from her because they tend to be a little more diverse. And I always find something when I'm watching her videos, so that is another great place to find recommendations. Whew, those are 10 of my favorite booktubers when I'm looking for something stabby to read. I'm sure I missed someone, so please let me know down below who needs to be added to this list. I'll be doing some follow-up shout-outs, so I'll make sure to include them. Feel free to promote your own channel if you feel that you read a lot of these genres, and maybe I don't know that you have a booktube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you again soon. Okay, bye.